Welcome to my channel English is Fun with a new series of English grammar. Hope you all gone through my previous video on basic concepts of adjectives. Before I begin this session, let us see a short funny video.
You're faster than me at juggling.
Yes, I'm faster than you. And I'm better than you at tricks.
Yes, but I'm more surprising than you.
Fast. Faster.
I think you got an idea that today's session is something very interesting and important form of adjectives. So that is, whenever we want to compare two or more nouns with the same attribute, we can change the form of adjectives to show the comparison. These forms are called degrees of comparison. For example, Mary is a wise girl. Pinky is wiser than Mary. Sheila is the wisest of the three. So in the above sentences, we can see that adjectives change in forms. That is wise, wiser, wisest. There are three types of degrees of comparison. Let us see what are they. The first is positive degree. It is the simplest form of the adjectives. This is used to describe a noun without comparing it to other nouns. For example, the grapes are sweet. Second is comparative degree. It is used to compare a common quality of two nouns. We use than or to with the comparative degree. For example, the apples are sweeter than grapes. The third is superlative degree. It is used to compare a common quality of a noun with two or more of its kind. We use the before the superlative degree. For example, mangoes are the sweetest of all fruits. Rules are a part of everyday life to prevent chaos. So, we also have some rules for the degrees of comparison. Let us see what are they. By adding of ER and EST to the positive degree. For example, fast, faster, fastest. By adding of, R and ST to the positive degree in E. See in this example, brave, braver, bravest. The word ends with E. That's why we have just added R and EST to the comparative and superlative degree. When the positive ends in Y and has a consonant before it, we change Y into I and then add ER and EST. For example, easy, easier, easiest. In this word, easy, the last letter is a Y. Okay, before it the consonant S is there. So that's why we have replaced the Y with I and followed by ER and EST in the comparative and superlative degree. When the positive degree ends in a consonant with a vowel before it, we double the consonant and then add ER and EST. For example, big, bigger, biggest. So in this word big, the last letter is a consonant, that is G, and before it there is a vowel I. That's why we have doubled the consonant, that is the letter G, bigger and biggest in the superlative degree. By adding of ER and EST to the positive degree when it ends in Y. For example, gray, grayer, grayest. So in this word you can see the last letter is Y and before it the vowel is there, so it is followed by ER and EST. By placing more and most before the positive form. For example, active, more active, most active. So in this case, we will use more to the positive degree. Now let us apply these rules to correct these sentences. The first is, Anil is my older brother. Can you find out which is wrong word here? Yes, in place of older, we will use here elder. Anil is my elder brother. Second one, Hari's garden was the beautifulest in town. So what is wrong in this sentence? The word beautifulest. So in place of beautifulest, we will use Hari's garden was the most beautiful in town. He is elder than Raman. Can you say what is wrong in this sentence? Yes, the correct word will be older. He is older than Raman. Iron is more useful than any metal. So, what is wrong with this sentence? Yes, the correct sentence will be iron is more useful than any other metal. Fifth one, health is more preferable than wealth. What will be the correct way of writing this sentence? Health is preferable to wealth. Yes, these are the correct way of writing the sentences by using correct degrees of comparison. Hope these are clear with you all. The next slide we are having about the common errors which are to be avoided in degrees of comparison. Let us see what are those situations. When different qualities of the same person are compared, we use more plus positive degree instead of just using a comparative degree. For example, he is shorter than fatter. So here we have used two qualities, that is short and fat. So the correct way of writing this sentence is he is more short than fat. Second situation is when selection of one out of the two persons or things is implied, the degrees of comparison is followed by of the. For example, Sarah is faster in the two girls. So here Sarah is compared with two girls. So in place of in the, we will use of the. Sarah is faster of the two girls. If two comparatives are used in the same sentence to emphasize on a certain idea, both of them should be followed by the. For example, better you eat, healthier you get. So the correct way of writing this sentence is the better you eat, the healthier you get. When one person is compared, a thing is compared to all other same kind, we use any other or all other. For example, Kalidas is better than any poet. So correct way of writing this sentence is Kalidas is better than any other poet. Certain adjectives of comparative degree that take to after them and not than, like senior, inferior, junior, preferable, etc. See the example below. Tea is preferable than coffee. So in place of than, we will use what? Tea is preferable to coffee. Superlative degree is generally preceded by the and followed by of. For example, he is the noblest man of town. So the correct way of writing this, he is the noblest man of the town. When a superlative degree is used after an adjective or a noun in possessive case, we do not put the before the superlative degree. See here the example. It was Kalidas's the best play. So here the possessive case is what? Kalidas's. So here we'll never put the before the superlative degree. It was Kalidas's best play. Hope you all understood where we should avoid these errors in degrees of comparison. Now let us see how much do you know about all these concepts, and let us fill up these blanks. This cloth is the superior dash that. What will be here? Than or to? Yeah, correct. Here to will be used. Make dash noise. Little or less? Yes, it will be less. He had seen dash days. Happy or happiest? Happy days. He had seen happy days. Mary is the dash singer of the two. So, better or best? Yeah, here it will be best. Lead is dash than any other metal. Heavier or heavy? Heavier than any other metal. Africa is the dash of the two continents. Hottest or hotter? It will be hottest. Take the dash of the two. Shortest or shorter? Take the shorter of the two. Yippee! We have done the correct answers. Hope you all follow this concept of degrees of comparison. Thank you, students, and wait for my next grammar concept. Hope you liked. Please share and subscribe my channel.